Exclusive Israel's demining near Golan signals wider front against Hezbollah, sources say. Reuters. In a sign Israel may expand its ground operations against Hezbollah while bolstering its own defense. Its troops have cleared landmines and established new barriers on the frontier between the Israel-occupied Golan Heights and a demilitarized strip bordering Syria, security sources and analysts saw. The move suggests Israel may seek to strike Hezbollah for the first time from further east along Lebanon's border, at the same time creating a secure area from which it can freely reconnoiter the. Below are your comments. This conflict is by far the longest in Israel's history and they are not even close to being finished. In fact, this is longer than all of Israel's wars combined. Israel has lost more weapons and more soldiers than at all the previous wars combined. This is the beginning of the end. If you look at every single fallen empire in the past, only a few years prior to the collapse, those empires looked invincible. The same will happen here. Do not be surprised if Turkey enters this conflict and at that point the Saudis and the other Gulf nations and Egypt and Jordan will be forced to enter or be toppled by their people. The USA is now and will be going forward backing and supporting Greater Israel. This will include troops. It will be presented as the final solution for the Mid-East conflict's USA-Israel dominance. Albert Einstein said, "I should much rather see reasonable agreement with the Arabs on the basis of living together in peace than the creation of a Jewish state." My awareness of the essential nature of Judaism resists the idea of a Jewish state with borders, an army, and a measure of temporal power, no matter how modest. I am afraid of the inner damage Judaism will sustain, especially from the development of a narrow nationalism within our own ranks, against which we have already had to fight strongly, even without a Jewish state. In Einstein Open Letter 1948 he deeply criticized Menachem Begin's Herut Zionist Freedom Party for the Deir Yassin massacre attributed to terrorist bands, and likened Herut to the Nazi and fascist parties. He further stated, the Deir Yassin incident exemplifies the character and actions of the Freedom Party. Einstein said of the party that today they speak of freedom, democracy and anti-imperialism. It is in its actions that the terrorist party betrays its real character, while also criticizing Zionist IRGUN by calling it a terrorist, right-wing, chauvinist organization Buddha. But egoism blinds them, and they cling to their obnoxious desires. They crave pleasure and others' goods, lands for themselves, and they cause great pain to others. Thus they continue to move in the coil and can find no escape from their hell. 00. You have been giving fair warning. Still, the fact is that ever since the 2006 war here ended, the UN's peacekeeping force has been not just useless but worse than useless. They were meant to be here to ensure that peace was kept on T's tinderbox of a border. But for the past year they have sat useless as Hezbollah has fired tens of thousands of rockets from southern Lebanon into Israel. You have been giving fair warning. Still, the fact is that ever since the 2006 war here ended, the UN's peacekeeping force has been not just useless but worse than useless. They were meant to be here to ensure that peace was kept on T's tinderbox of a border. But for the past year they have sat useless as Hezbollah has fired tens of thousands of rockets from southern Lebanon into Israel. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.